Welcome to Boat Training Online. I'm Sean Pollard, and today I'd like to share two stories with you. Both of them are at night. There's going to come a point where we're going to start talking about and doing some training on night ops, and I think that these two stories will kind of get you in the mindset for that. The first story I was involved with, and the second story I was told about. So let's get into it. It was way back when I first started, and I wasn't qualified for anything. I didn't really know much at all, but eager to learn and ready to go. And so we're steaming into Cape Cod Bay, and when I say it's dark, it was as dark as the inside of your pocket. It was dark. And as soon as we clear the canal, we see these two lights off in the distance. And everybody goes, wow, that's kind of strange. I've never seen those lights before. So the coxswain starts putting the hammer down to go investigate. And we're cruising. I mean, we're doing at least 15 knots. And as we get closer, the lights start spreading out. You know, it was bizarre. Those of you who know what I'm talking about are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. But we kept going, boom, and we're looking and we're talking, and the lights are still getting further and further apart, and they're getting higher. And all of a sudden, the coxswain goes, "Oh no!" And he starts whipping the wheel. And we do this power slide. We came this close to T-boning the side of a anchored tanker. Had we hit that, I'm sure there would have been fatalities. I mean, we were cruising. We were going just about as fast as that 41 would go. And secondly, you know, we would have all gotten smashed into something, and the boat, I'm sure, would have sank, without a doubt. So, some takeaways here. Sometimes you get on boats, or sometimes you start doing things, and you think that the person that's in charge really knows what they're doing, and they might not be all that and a ham sandwich, okay? You need to pay attention to that, and it might be you. You may need to do some more research, take a class, do something, but get this knowledge, because a lot of people may have their lives in your hands. So anyway, as I progressed and I looked and I'm like, that was like Anchored Boat 101. I mean, that should have been the first thing that came into everybody's mind, and especially with all the traffic that goes in and out of Cape Cod Bay, we should have known that. And that's the Coast Guard. Okay, so that's story number one. Story number two, and I don't know what year it happened. I was told this way back in the day. I believe it happened. It completely makes sense to me. But again at night, again in Buzzards Bay. So Buzzards Bay and the canal take off a lot of time for these tugboat guys, and if they can use the canal and not go around the entire Cape and Islands, it's a significant time and fuel savings for them. So we have a lot of traffic. This guy's on a sailboat, and he's sailing out in Buzzards Bay, and he sees this boat coming, and it's all lit up. It's got four lights in a row. Its deck lights are all on. He can see the side lights, and he decides to let it pass, and he's going to take its stern. And he did. But all those lights indicated that it was a tug towing a barge, and according to the rules of the road, the barge only has to have side lights on it, and they're only visible for 2.5 miles. So I'm sure after seeing all those lights, he didn't see the barge that it was It was towing. He takes it stern, gets caught up in the tow line, and the tug just pulls the barge right over him, kills everybody on board. The family that was down below sleeping didn't even know they were dead. So, again, my opinion here, nighttime is a whole different ball game. You can call it restricted visibility. The darker it is, things look differently at night than they do in the day. So we're going to have fun. I want you to be able to operate at night, though, because you never know when you're going to get stuck at night. And if you're going to go on a long trip, there might be periods where you are stuck at night. So I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what you think about these stories. If you have a story that happened at night, please feel free to share, because I know a lot of people read these comments, and let me know what you think. All right, thanks for lasting this long. I'll catch you on the next video.